Look, if you want to compete with Zillow and Redfin and get noticed online, this is for you. Have you ever asked yourself how important SEO is to your real estate business? According to the National Association of Realtors, 97% of all home buyers use the internet in their home search. 76% of home buyers used a mobile or tablet search device in their home search, and millennials used mobile devices nearly twice as often as the baby boomer generation and older. And in case you did not know, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Simply put, this is the process of structuring online content in such a specific way that search engines like Google and Bing can find you. And in the past, this required a lot of skill, writing headers, creating backlinks, optimizing titles, descriptions, meta tags, and many other important tasks. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can leverage technology to simplify this process, avoid spending thousands of dollars each month on SEO services, plus how you can create eye-catching and engaging content that gets noticed by the search engines. And you can do this in just a matter of minutes each and every week. Hi, my name is Rod Ferrier, one of the founders here at Create More Business Now. My team and I work with real estate teams and brokerages. We help their agents leverage technology to grow and scale their real estate business regardless of inventory, interest rates, and inflation. So make sure to stick around to the end where I reveal an amazing new tool I just discovered that does all of the heavy lifting for you. But before I get into showing you how to create SEO-friendly content each and every day on autopilot, do me a big favor and smash that subscribe button, click that bell right there to get notified, and also share your thoughts in the comments below. Look, even if you hate this video, let me know. I appreciate your feedback. So let's dive right in, and I'm going to show you 3 ways to create content for your website using ChatGPT. And if you do not have a website, there is a link in the description below to my calendar. Let's chat. I also have links into the tools that I'm using in the description below as well. Look, heads up, I receive no affiliate fee from these. I'm just sharing the love. And the first tool that we are going to discuss is the free version of ChatGPT. The second is the paid version. And the third is the one that you do not want to miss because it's a game changer. Okay, jumping right in, we are in ChatGPT. And before I show you the free version and the paid version, I want to first explain the difference. The biggest difference between the free version and the paid version are what is called plugins. And these plugins do some amazing things. So I'm going to break down the plugins that I'm using when we discuss the paid version. So let's jump right in to using the free version. And that is the 3.5 version. So, when you are using ChatGPT, the most important thing is the prompt. And this is where a lot of people get it wrong. There's a saying, garbage in, garbage out. Okay? So, you have to make sure you first tell it who it is, what role it's performing, what the task is that you want it done, and the type of tone and language that you want. And I'm going to give you some advice here. When you are creating content, make sure you are writing it, whether it's video scripts, blog content, do it on a 5th grade reading level. Studies have shown that is what most people read and speak in. So to create content real quick in the free version of ChatGPT, you say you are acting as a SEO specialist who creates content for the real estate industry. Write a blog post on the top 3 mistakes first time home buyers make and how to avoid them. The blog post should be 750 words in length. GTH 350 words, 750 words in length. Not a 0, not an O, it's a 0. in a friendly tone in a 5th grade reading level. Make sure to optimize H1, that is header 1 through H5. Now I'll do H3. Provide a SEO friendly title, description, meta tags, and keywords. Now that's pretty fast, right? Did you see how quickly it spit that out? So it gives you the meta title. These are things that you are going to copy and paste in your WordPress site. I'm going to show you an example of one in just a second. Gives you the keywords that you're going to use. Tells you what your H1 is going to be, what the mistake is, and it gives really good content. Are you a first-time home buyer? Congratulations on taking the steps. It writes decent content. Okay? It gives you the mistake number 2, mistake number 3, tells you the solution. Now, what you would typically do is you're going to copy this right here. You're going to copy it to your clipboard. And we are going to come over to our WordPress site, and we are going to add a new post. And this is where you are going to paste all of this in. You're going to paste your title. You're going to paste the content. You're going to give your key phrase. You're going to change your description and do all of this stuff right here. Okay? But let's talk about the paid version of ChatGPT. And this is where it gets really awesome. If you didn't hear me before, the biggest difference and that the reason I pay for ChatGPT is to get the plugins. Now, in order to get the paid version, you have to go to chat.openai.com. You can create an account. If you don't have one, you're going to click on your profile and you're going to change your plan. Now, as of right now, I believe there is a waiting list. So if you're doing this, make sure to get on the waiting list. That way you can get access to that. To enable the plugins, you're going to come down to settings and beta features, and you are going to enable plugins, and I use the advanced data analytics as well. Now, plugins are amazing. Think of them like mobile apps or Chrome extensions. So the plugins that we are going to use today is an AI SEO article writer, okay? And you find these by going down into the plugin store, okay? So I'm going to use the AI article writer. We are going to use Web Pilot that gives it access to the internet. That's the difference. One of the biggest differences outside of plugins with the paid version of ChatGPT is you can now access the internet. I believe the free version, its memory is only up to, I think, 2021, but this will be real time. And there are some amazing plugins that create video and do all kinds of amazing things. And I'm going to do the SEO Core AI to create that content. So let's go back to this right here. We're going to do the same scenario, but we are going to go to the internet and say, what are the top 3 common first-time home buyer mistakes? Now, I'm not going to do too many things here. I'm going to just go to the top ones that are ranking, because these right here, I'm not going to take anything from Rocket, but we're going to take the top 3 that are ranking higher, and I am just going to take these links and plug them in. So let's do that right now. Let's come back to this one. And I'm just going to copy this whole thing right here. I'm not going to do anything different. And we are going to have a new chat. Same thing, but we are going to say, I am going to provide you 3 website links to review. I will give them to you one at a time. You will then wait for further instructions. Okay? So we'll tell it, same thing, but we're going to give it website links this time. And it's probably going to acknowledge and tell me to give it the links. One of the things to note here on the paid version, version 4, it can be a little bit slower. You saw how quick that version 3 is. Sometimes I've experienced a delay, not all the time, but sometimes. Now we have, like I said, it's going to tell me ask for the first link. So I'm just going to copy link number 1, paste it. It's going to review that. It's thinking. Again, the 3.5 is one of the oldest and fastest, but it is limited in memory. Version 4 is the one that's being used by most people right now. That is why there is a waiting list, because it's slowing down. It's a little bit slower due to demand. But the content is amazing. As you can see right here, it is reviewing the web link that I gave it. It's probably going to provide a summary of that article, and then we will wait and give it the second one. Gives me time to get a drink of water while it's done it. So it'll give me a summary. While it's spitting that out, I'm going to close out the bank rate one so I don't put it in twice. We'll grab the second one. I'll go ahead and put that in there. And it's spitting that out. And it's reviewing the article. There are times that when I'm writing this prompt, I will tell it, do not write a summary, just acknowledge once you are completed or once you have finished reading. But I wanted to show you this time kind of the difference between the paid version and the free version. You're going to get much better content from the paid version. However, as you can experience now, there's a little bit of a wait. Okay, now we're going to give it the second. And while we're waiting for this, if you haven't already, do me a favor. If you find this information helpful, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps the algorithm show us more love, and also hit that bell to get notified. My team and I really appreciate it. We invest a lot of time into helping you as real estate agents, and we appreciate the love because we want to help more people. So now that it's reviewing this one, I'm going to come over here and take the third one. And we are just going to close out of these articles. Here is the third. And once it's done giving me that review, we will give it the third one. Now, if you're watching this, make sure to stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you a way. What you're seeing right here, I'm going to show you how to do this in just a matter of seconds. It will write it, post it, do everything for you. So don't go away right now because this is slow. Just stick around a few more minutes, and I'm going to break that out for you, because this is helpful. But if you can do this and do 30 blog posts, one each day of the month, and you can knock that out in about 15 minutes, wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, as you can tell, it's going to review that. So when you are writing your prompt, remember, you may want to write, read the website links and await further instructions. No need for a summary. So let's try. So here's the third. Read. Do not provide a summary, simply acknowledge when finished. Let's see if it listens. It may act like a 3-year-old, may act like a child. If you have teenagers, it probably acts like them, because I think they're the ones who don't listen, right? So it's reviewing that one. Now I'm going to say, while it's doing that, please write the blog post recalling the instructions provided. This blog post should be SEO friendly and target the Northern Virginia real estate region. I do a lot of work with real estate agents in the DC metro area, so we'll have it target from that. Now, as you can see, it reviewed and acknowledged. It's a lot faster than waiting for it to spit out. So now we're going to ask it to write the blog post, and let's see which of these plugins it's going to use. It should be using the AI SEO. Yep, it's using the AI SEO article writer, and this thing is phenomenal. I have done entire SEO for websites using that very plugin right there, building it out for our clients. It's really good. Top 3 mistakes first-time home buyers make in Northern Virginia. So this will help this blog post rank higher in that region versus if it was just, a generic and broad. So we want to make sure that we're targeting in that specific area. It's giving us the SEO description, and it's writing the article, giving the meta tags and the keywords. So let's jump in over here and I'll show you. This is where you are going to put your meta description. These are where you're going to put your keywords in here. This is the description that would show, and that's why it is important to do that. This is where you're going to add those tags that get noticed online. And then we have our specific real estate categories that we write blog posts for. And again, if you don't have a website, you don't have a blog, and you would like to discuss having one, there is a link to my calendar below. Nothing for sale. We offer solutions. So if you want to discuss how you can leverage this technology, go ahead and schedule a 30-minute call. So here is the article. It's giving us our H1. It's giving us our H2. It's giving us our H3. And it's telling you how to properly structure that blog post when you are writing it. So, this is where you get your heading 1, your heading 2, your heading 3. You would have to go paste this, copy this entire thing right here. Once it's done, and then format it. So I'm going to tell you from experience, doing the keyword research, doing the title and the H1, the H2, that would take much longer if you don't know what you're doing. And while this is taking, some time to spit it out, it's still saving you hours. We can knock a blog post out each day in about 15 to 20 minutes doing this process. But in just a minute, I'm going to show you how you can do an entire month in just a matter of minutes. Okay? So here we are, SEO friendly. It's giving me the keywords, giving me the description, making sure all that's done, and that's where we fill it in. So in just a second, I'm going to switch over to a tool that I discovered that does all of this for you. So here is the big reveal. I discovered this tool right here called SEO Writing.ai. I'm going to put a link to it in the description. But we are going to do the exact same thing that we just did without going through all of that. And the good news, it's going to auto post it to the blog. All right, so our main keyword, I'm going to do the same thing that we were doing in ChatGPT. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we were doing in ChatGPT. So we are going to come back to my original prompt. We are going to use these same 3 articles right here. So our main keyword, top 3 mistakes first time home buyers make in Northern Virginia. Okay, that's what we want to talk about. But I'm going to use the AI to generate a title that is more SEO friendly. And boom, it just made it top 3 mistakes first time home buyer makes in Northern Virginia. Kind of knew that was going to be the best one. We are going to make this article size, I'm going to make it small. This service is only like $20 a month. It comes with, there is a free version, but this is like 50 articles a month and 100,000 words. So it's really worth, and you can do the entire month at one time. And I'm going to show you that in a second. We are going to have it right from the point of view as a second person saying you or yours. You can enter contact information in here. That is my last article. You can put your phone number. Please contact us at target country. We're going to say United States. Now this is really cool. It creates the images for you. I'm going to have it create one image. You can do different image styles. I've just been sticking with photo in the image size. If you have YouTube videos that you've created around this content, you can plug in your own YouTube videos here. Yes, you can plug them in if you have them. I'm not going to do a YouTube video here. Keywords, all right? Remember we talked about that? Watch this. Boom. It's going to give me the keywords that I need to use. Check that out. Boom. I advise leaving these set to default because these really help. Having a conclusion, having tables, having your H3, having list of things, takeaway, quotes. All right, this is really important as far as your structure. You notice that in the ChatGPT version, it didn't give us that. So network, we are going to connect it to the internet. Source links, I'm going to use the same source links. URLs reference, okay? There's the first one, that was from NerdWallet. Let's go get the other one, bankrate.com. We'll take that one. Plug that one in here. And we'll get the, this one is the third one right here. We'll post that. So now we are going to publish this. This is really cool. You can publish this. I'm going to publish it to the blog. And we are going to do first-time home buyers, because we have a category for that. And we're going to publish it. It takes a few minutes for that to happen. You change the URL. I leave it as the title because that is the SEO friendly piece of it. And you have the featured image that is going to show in the blog. You have options, which one you want. I am doing a combination of these. That way it does speed, but it ensures quality. If you have a paid version of ChatGPT and you are wanting to have more words, maybe you're doing longer form content, you can connect your API. That's a whole nother video, but you can use your paid version of ChatGPT to work with this as well. So we're going to add some tags. First time home buyer. First time home buyer. buying a home, how to buy a home, and we'll leave it at that. URL should be title, writing, and we are going to come back up here and hit run. Now, if you check this out, it's writing the article for us right here. Now, while it's writing that, I'm going to jump over to our website, and I'm going to show you. This is an article, this is a blog post that we did yesterday for this client. And this is an example of how it came out. Predicting mortgage interest rates in 2024. This is all AI generated, the image and everything. As you can see how it's formatting everything properly with your H1s, your H2s, bringing in the tables. A lot of good information, having your conclusion, having your FAQs, and then bring it into the related post. So we are about 90% complete. Now, it does take a few minutes for this to post. This one right here that you just saw, here it is. And this one was posted today, November 28th, 2023, and done in the interest rates category. So it does take maybe about 15 minutes for this to show up. We're not going to wait that long. Now here it is. It's already done. Let's go check this one out. Man, this is amazing. Top 3 first-time home buyer mistakes top 3 mistakes first-time home buyer make in Northern Virginia. Buying your first home is an exciting milestone. Gives you your takeaways, how to avoid these mistakes. And the content is very good. Tips for buying for first-time home buyers in Northern Virginia. Research neighborhoods, community. Be realistic about your needs and wants. Plan ahead. Give yourself time. Gives you the table of the mistakes, the impact, how to avoid them. Gives you a conclusion. Gives you the FAQs. And it's posted automatically to your website. And it's even giving you the source links that you use to write the articles, which helps in the SEO process as well. So there you have it, guys. If you are looking to get noticed online, have the search engines find you more often, you're going to have a WordPress blog. There are many ways to do that. As I mentioned, there's a link in the description below to my calendar. My team and I are happy to jump on a call and discuss, what your wants, goals, and needs are. And also there is a link to that SEO AI tool in the description below as well. Make sure to check it out, and we'll see you next time on Create More Business Now.